Hello and welcome to week 3. The first thing I wanted to do is go back and take a look at something from week 2, which was this Desmos card sort. So there are different ways that you could have grouped these, but this is how I ended up grouping them. Y equals 3, this line across, and then this table. All of these are horizontal lines because the y values never change. Y equals 3x plus 1, this graph, and this table. This is a little trickier to see, but what's going on with that one is that the y values are increasing the whole time. And so as you go from left to right, it's going up. As the x's get bigger, the y's get bigger, and the slope is positive, so you know that it's increasing. And then this has a negative slope. This graph is going down left to right, and these y values are decreasing. So that's how I ended up grouping those together. So like this one, I used basically the slope is how I decided how to group those. And then the last thing, Kimberly grouped these two cards together. What title do you think she might give this group? So these were probably grouped because they both cross the y-axis at 3. That would be my guess. This is like the y-intercept is 3. So there are different ways that you can think about these. Okay, now let's go ahead and talk about week 3. Week 3, you have a reflection assignment. This is a little written assignment, just kind of asking about how the class is going so far. You can respond to this right here in a text box. So that's one of the assignments. Then you have 3.7, 3.8, and 3.9 videos and homework. And then project part 3. One thing that I realized is that I didn't have the project repository set up with groups. Now there are groups, so when you post things, everybody else won't see them anymore. So you're going to build on your spreadsheet from last week and create a scatter plot for height and speed. Height is the x, speed is the y, and another scatter plot for height and inversions. And then I want you to compare and contrast the two scatter plots. And then I included some videos here on making scatter charts and plots in Excel or Google Sheets, depending on which one you're using. So that shouldn't take a huge amount of time, but you might learn something you haven't done before. Not 100% sure. Week 4, that is next week. There are a couple assignments, a recap quiz, and then our first exam, currently set up to be due Monday, July the 6th. So that is something that's on the agenda coming up relatively soon. We'll talk more about that as the time comes around. So, all right, thanks everybody.